Welcome once again to Free2Player. This time we're going to check out Hungry Dragon, another free mobile game. Hungry Dragon is developed by Ubisoft. You know, the company responsible for huge AAA releases like Assassin's Creed. First and foremost, Hungry Dragon looks amazing. It's in several ways a re-theme of another Ubisoft mobile game, Hungry Shark, and its many sequels. However, this time, instead of exploring the depths of the ocean, you're exploring just about everywhere. The concept is pretty simple. Eat stuff smaller than you to stay alive and get more points, gold, and so forth. Dragons level up and eventually you can unlock new dragons. At first, this was a fun and exciting process, but it became dull pretty quickly. You start out as an extra small dragon, and can't do a whole lot. After unlocking a small dragon, you can do a little bit more, but still not too much. I found that most of the time, just as I was doing good, larger dragons would come and eat me, ruining my good run. This happened most of the time, if I didn't just starve because I was having trouble finding good stuff to eat. Eating can be pretty brutal at times. Aw, those poor villagers. The controls are pretty simple too. You can fly around with one thumb, while pressing the screen with your other thumb will make the dragon rush forward, doing extra damage and damaging certain structures and enemies. There is also this very neat fire rush that makes the dragon very powerful for a brief amount of time, covering everything in fire as you soar. This is actually a very fun and enticing game mechanic. You can unlock pets too. You get eggs and have to hatch them. Pets are a neat idea to add different buffs to your dragon, like increased speed and gold, but I can't tell you how many times I flew in circles trying desperately to eat one of my pets. I was flying around with a small dragon for a while, and when it was time to unlock the next dragon, it was just another small dragon. I was a bit annoyed, but kept on grinding. The main reason I kept playing is that I felt the game was being pretty generous with content for how little of ads I was seeing. Ads were only user initiated, for things like speeding up cooldowns or trying again after death, which you can do once or twice per run. Aside from starter packages, you can buy gems, and if you really wanted them, they're not very cheap. You can use gems to buy special eggs, or to hatch the ones that you find. It would cost about $40 to buy the large dragon right off the bat. That's a lot when you look at it. The gameplay is fun, but the grind is frustrating. But I wouldn't want to pay my way to a better dragon that can do more, because then any sense of progression is lost. Grind loot feels intentionally drawn out to frustrate you into making in-app purchases. While the world is fun to explore, for a time, I almost leveled the first medium dragon to the point that I could unlock the next one, but it was just another medium dragon. I had no interest in grinding out 2 more medium dragons before I could finally have a large one. The world isn't that interesting. Overall, I can't say the game is all bad. It had a certain amount of charm at the beginning, but after flying around the same area so many times, I just had no interest in doing it again. Maybe if there were certain checkpoints to other areas or just spawn points, that could really liven things up. However, I do think it is worth at least playing. It is completely free to check out after all. That brings us to the end of this video. If you like this video, please throw a like at it and consider subscribing. I'm currently aiming for a new video each Friday, but as I get better at this, I hope to make more than one video each week. As always, links to the blog and Twitter are in the description, as well as links to download the game. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.